I thought I understood what cold meant. Then I found out scientists have created temperatures that make Antarctica feel warm. Seriously, the coldest temperature ever recorded on Earth was about minus 128 degrees Fahrenheit. That's brutally cold. Now forget that number, because researchers routinely work at temperatures that are millions of times colder. Not inside some giant super freezer, inside laboratories. The first time I read that, I assumed it was a typo. How do you make something colder than the coldest place on Earth without just building a bigger freezer? The answer is surprisingly weird. Instead of trying to freeze something harder, scientists slow it down. That's it. Heat is really just atoms moving around. The faster they move, the hotter something is. Slow those atoms down, and the temperature drops. Slow them down almost completely, and you reach temperatures so close to absolute zero that the rules of physics start looking completely different. This is where things get strange. At these temperatures, atoms stop behaving like tiny individual particles. They can begin acting almost like one giant quantum object. It's called a Bose-Einstein condensate, and when I first saw footage of it, it didn't even look real. Instead of bouncing around like you'd expect, the atoms almost seem to lose their individual identities. Scientists aren't doing this just because it's cool, although it definitely is. These temperatures are helping researchers build incredibly precise atomic clocks. They're being used to study quantum physics. They're helping push quantum computing forward. Some experiments even help us understand how the universe behaved shortly after the Big Bang. Now here's the part that surprised me most. They aren't filling a freezer with ice. They're using lasers. Yeah, lasers. Certain lasers can actually slow atoms down by carefully controlling how they absorb and emit light. When I learned that, my brain kind of broke. I grew up thinking lasers meant heat. Movies taught us lasers burn things. Turns out, under the right conditions, they can help make something unbelievably cold. Of course, getting anywhere near absolute zero isn't easy. The equipment fills entire laboratories, vacuum chambers, powerful magnets, extremely precise lasers. Everything has to work together with almost unbelievable accuracy. One tiny mistake, and the whole experiment can fail. But scientists keep chasing those colder and colder temperatures because every time they do, they learn something new about how our universe works. Honestly, that's what I love most about this story. You start by asking, how cold can something get? And before long, you're questioning how reality itself behaves. Maybe the coldest place on Earth isn't Antarctica after all. Maybe it's a laboratory where scientists are quietly discovering a version of physics most of us never knew existed.